Hey, Coin, can you hear me all right? Using currency, how you doing? I just wanted to get on here real quick. I was gonna do this, then I kind of looked and I saw Bella's coin hunt was gonna come on in a couple minutes, and I don't want to take anybody if anybody wants to watch that. But I just thought I started doing those $50 hunts on my channel not long ago, and I was saying about doing the albums, and I don't know if a lot of people understand what I mean by filling in the albums, but can everybody hear me all right? I don't have my phone here to make sure it's coming through and everything, but hey, finders keepers, boy, Wave 2K, Bella, I just said I'm not going to be on here long because I saw you have one coming up here real quick, but I just want to kind of show some of these albums, so when I do the $50 hunt and stuff, people kind of understand what I mean when I'm going through them. But here, I don't have a whole lot of penny ones up here, and I don't even know where those are the Indians. But as you can see, I have tons of albums laying around the house that I try to fill in. But, everyone has the different years and mint marks, and a lot of these could be upgraded with other wheat pennies and stuff. But I have some full albums like this, but then the $50 ones. When I do the $50 hunts, they make albums for almost every type of coin. But here's the Franklins, and for some reason I'm missing the 1960 out of that one. But that used to be a full album. Must have fell out of the safe. But you just go through, and I don't know how good you can see the dates on there, but it goes from 48, 48D, 49, and every date, every mint mark, 49S are in these. And I thought when I did do the $50 hunts, it says right on my page, $50 donation will get you the books, and then I'll start filling them in with anything out of your rolls. I have some. Yeah, I actually just picked up some more yesterday, and you'd get the number one from 64 to 85, 86 to 2003, and 2004 till now, which these ones, I don't even know how many dates are in them. They go up to 2015, so then you got the next one's in there. And I apologize if anybody's, I'm not really watching the chat really, because my phone's not sitting here. But as you can see, I got nickel books, missing the 3830D, a couple out of there. I have so many books going at the house here, and I just bought $100 worth of nickels, and I didn't even bother looking in my books, but I just went through and picked out everything to show you. Like this one here has the 62. It has this one, I think, complete. That one's full there. But if anybody hasn't ever filled these books in, it's actually kind of fun, especially if you got kids that like to get into coins and stuff. These are the new ones. I'm missing a 13D, 14D. I was just getting these all together. I was gonna go through them and actually mark down what I need out of every book, so I can start looking for them now. I'm getting into more coin roll hunting. As you can see, this is one of the kids. That's the 2009. I told them that was, they probably would never find that one in the rolls. And this is a couple years ago, but they scratched it out. But then I ended up getting, all the 2009s in there. But anyway, I could go through these for an hour, and I don't want to take away from Bella, or anybody else that's live stream for that matter right now. But there's a full book from 1938 to 1961. The 50D, I actually had to buy that. That's an uncirculated 50D that I bought. But all these other ones I actually found cool, hunting. Except for some of these war nickels I might have bought. That one's really nice shape. But you can go through these, the Indian heads. Anybody has any of these, let me know. I'd be interested in trying to get them. The 1877, which of course is a $900 to $1,000 penny. The 08S and the 09S are the only ones I need in there. All the Flying Eagles are in there. I'm going to look at the chat here real quick. I see J3B from Canada's here. My wife actually has the Canadian books. I don't get into the Canadian or any foreign money really, for that matter. But she likes to. Every time my mom gets in, she gives them. Let me go back up here and look. Clinton S. No, I haven't got the package, but I didn't go to the post office yesterday, so it might be at the post office. I'll get there tomorrow. I actually worked this morning because it's kind of cold here today, and as you know, I work in the woods, and the just the weather's been crappy this winter. The ground's not frozen. We've been making a mess. Yeah, Coin Intelligence. I just sent you an email back, kind of, and that's. I actually went downstairs and was pulling all these books out. Some of these don't go in the safe, obviously, the newer money and stuff, but like the those Franklins, any of the silver ones, I usually keep in the safe, and the rest of them just kind of under the bed and whatever, wherever I can fit them. But I did send you an email back, and go for it. I got a bunch, and Bella says I got a bunch of coin books, I'm guessing. Yeah, I love doing the books. 3 rolls, 4. And Alex, I did look at that deal. I was gonna get the last 2 rolls, and I thought I do have a lot of 40%ers laying around, and I didn't do it. Only need 3 to finish a book. Good. Alex, more Canadian books that the coins will stay in. Yeah, Clinton S. Like these books, these Whitman books, I actually have a hard time pushing a lot of them in. My thumbs start hurting after a while. I can only do so many books a day, and then my book or my fingers are killing me. How you doing, TJ Coins? Big T. And Big T, I was looking around after seeing you last night. I did write your name down here, and I was looking around, see if I could find an old envelope laying around. Do you have I'll have to look at your site, see if your address is on your site. I will get you a sticker. I've done some business with you already, so I don't mind sending stickers out to anybody that I've already dealt with. But yeah, and like even the new ones, these presidential dollar books, some of these books are really neat because they give you a lot of history on the presidents. Like this is a really colorful book. It tells you about all the presidents. And as you can see, I don't even have all those in there. I need a 2010 Franklin Piece D. But again, I haven't had a whole lot of time now that I've done this YouTube. But this is what I used to do a lot in the winter, is just fill these books in. And then I think I showed this one off the other night. This is a type book. And a lot of these are rare and hard to get. There's an 1828 half penny that has a hole in it. And then some of the large cents. But you try to get one from every, 1793 to 96. And then every time they switch the coinage, it's just, you try to get a type for every one. Got some half dimes, 3-cent silver nickels, 3-cent, the nickels, 2-cent pieces. There's a 20-cent piece. I was showing some of them off the other day. That's at least the third one. I got 2 in my flips there, but I every time I see a 20-cent piece at a decent price, I try to buy it just because I know there's not a whole lot of them out there. But it's, there's the shield nickel with rays, which is kind of beat up, and then after that they went without the rays, but they only made this one from 1866 to 1867, and then they switched to type again. So that would be a very expensive book to try to fill in all the slots. And as you can see, some of them just say rare, 1793 half cent. And then they got a book for everything. There's Eisenhower and Anthony dollars, all the Eisenhowers. That book's full. Some of these Susan B. Anthony's are actually harder to get to, the 81s and the 80s. And then 1999 they made them again. Just something interesting to, if you're getting into coin collecting and you're doing all these searches. As you can see, I got a pile of the quarter books, state books. I filled all these in for the kids. I got a set going for every kid. That was what I was going to do today, is fill in books until I saw some live streams, and I get caught up in them and don't get anything done around here. There's the Walking Liberties. Still need quite a few of them too. But pretty interesting. If you join in my live streams and you're interested in doing a set of them books, and I'll even work with you on even the price. The books themselves cost about $13 or $14 for the set for 3 of them. But if you're interested in starting to do that with your donate, if you donate during the live streams, and even if you don't have a $50 donate, if you're interested in it, even $5 donations, I'll start filling them in for you, and then when they're full, I'll send them out your way. Let me catch up here. Lake House, how you doing? Yeah, the 20 cents are rare coin intelligence. Obviously, the only ones I have are the 1875 S's. The other years, they only made them. I got the book right here. I'll look real quick. They only made them for 3 years, I believe. 1875 to 1878. Let me kill this light. Oh, there, it's focused now. But yeah, the Liberty seeded 20-cent piece. But 1875 S is the only one I have. They minted 1.1 million of them. The next highest mintage is 133,000. It's not focusing, but even that 1875 S and G4 is $110. But they're pretty rare, and that's the only one I have. I got at least 3 1875 S's, but they're pretty cool. What do you do with them once they're filled? I stow them away. Coin hunting couple. And again, it's just a way to add to your coin roll hunts. Instead of just looking for silver, I take the time and look through all the dates, and a lot of times I'll try to upgrade my books. If I find a really nice one, I'll look through my books and put them in there. I just haven't had time. What do you need for barber dimes? Oh, heck. Those are another hard one. All kinds. There's a barber book there. Yeah. There's your barbers. There's a lot of them missing for sure. Most of the newer ones. But even some of these newer ones, the 1913 S, which is in here, that's only 500,000 mintage. So, they're kind of hard to get. I just ripped my book. This is one of the old books. But yeah, I need a ton of the barbers. I probably have some that'll fit in there too. Like I said, I haven't had time to go through them. That's what I was kind of going to do today. Hey, Silver Pharaoh. Let me catch up here. Address sent. All right. Thank you, Big T. I'll get a sticker out to you. We started filling books too, and we find I keep getting all these notifications. I can't read the chat. Started filling too, then we find an older coin and have to get a different. Yeah, exactly. Coin hunting couple. That's how this all started. I started with the newer money, years and years ago, and then I got into the silver and start filling silver. And I don't know how many of the Roosevelt dime books, the silver books that are actually full. But then one fills up, then I start another one, and it just keeps going. This one's not full, but needs 1, 2, 3. Need 5 more in that one. Mercury dime book, same way. I got to the point where it was just getting rarer ones, so this is the second one I've been filling. And, a lot of empty slots, but still, instead of just anytime I get a roll of dimes or whatever, I go through them and put what I need in the books, and just looking right. See, there's another dime book. This one needs 1, 2, 3, 4, so it has one less slot than the other one, I think. But I got 2 or 3 or 4 sets of them down in the safe that are full. I think this Mercury dime book, yeah, this one here is more full than the other one. Only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 more Mercs in this, and that'd be full. And some of these, like 10.5 million 1935D. I've said it before, it's just laziness not putting them in there. I'm sure I probably came across it. Probably have it laying around here somewhere. I just haven't put it in there yet. But yeah, it's time consuming, but when you do this, it's great. Do any of my kids collect coins, Dime Digger? No. I have 6 kids. 4 of them are downstairs right now. I told them I was coming up here to look through coins. None of them are interested in it. My daughter, who is only 2, is about the only one that takes interest in coins, and that's just because she likes to eat them. But my 5-year-old was actually up here like yesterday, and he was helping me fill in some Kennedy books because I had $500 worth of Kennedys laying around. Here's the Kennedy book. These are all the NFICs, from 2004 to 2017. And I never came across any 18s yet, but I was on somebody's channel. And honestly, I can't even tell you whose it was. I told him it was Mobile Coins. I was on one of his streams the other night, and he had a lot of them in his rolls, and I ended up donating some money to him and got him, all the 18. So once those come, I'll fill them in. Diamond Chat. Hey, Crystal Ward, nice to see you. Yeah, endless traps. You're right, Coin Intelligence. There's like, where do you stop? And that's my problem. Is if I would just concentrate on one book at a time, a lot of these would be a lot fuller. But it's addicting, and like the Sacagaweas, dollar coins. They're not really worth anything except for $1. But, a lot of people have never even seen some of these. I got up to 2015, and then the 16s and 17s I don't have yet. But that goes from 2000 to 2015 all filled in. But again, it's where do you stop? There's a 20th century type book. That's all filled up from the Indian to the Lincolns, Liberty Head to Jefferson, Barber to the Roosevelt Clad. Got Barbers to the state quarters, and my Morgan just fell out. But yeah, that's a neat type. There's a $50. I need a 1979 $50 to put in there, which I'm sure I have laying around. I just didn't put in. But yeah, coins they're fun. I do metal detecting and stuff too, and there's nothing like digging out a silver dime or quarter or whatever. I'm trying to sing. Yeah, Lake House Beach. I do. I have a little bit of everything, but not a lot of anything really. I'm all over the place when it comes to coin collecting. It's just I buy whatever I get a good deal on. Go to them auctions, online auctions, and if there's something I think is a good deal, I buy it. And someday, if I ever need to, I can, flip it around and get out of a hard time if I need to. And, I don't make a lot of money, really, for 6 kids. Me and my wife have normal jobs. I work in the woods. She works at a plant. And, excuse me. I have quite a collection, but it's all, 10 or 15 years of collecting. It's a little bit here and there. And since I've been on YouTube, I do a lot of the coin, go to a lot of the coin roll channels, and I've been getting a lot, tons and tons of halves laying around. If I would turn my camera around, you guys would laugh. I got this whole room's a disaster. I got stuff laying everywhere, and it's just, over time you just start building all this stuff up. I got the proof sets. I have all them down in the safe, but I got one sitting here. Here's a 2009 proof set. This is a duplicate. I don't need it in my collection, but there's all the proof pennies. I don't know if I'm gonna turn this light off. See if that ain't gonna work. Put it a little dimmer. Maybe it won't glare so much. But all the proof pennies, and 2009 was a neat year because they had so many different types of coins. You got the dime, nickel, half, and dollar in that one. Trying to get it in there. Then all the quarters, got 6 different quarters in 2009. And then you had the 4 presidential. So I actually have that sitting here. That's going to be probably one of my end of giveaways, or just a giveaway along the way, because it's an extra one I have laying around. But that set alone probably cost $40-$45 maybe from the mint back in 2009, and I picked that up for probably $15 at an auction. It's just deals like that, or I pick them up for giveaways, really. How much for the Roosevelt dime with the dimes in it? Honestly, I don't even know how many are in one of them, and I really don't sell. I give more stuff away than I sell, and I just fill them in and throw them in the safe when they're done. I honestly don't even want to sell them. Big D has halves for his stream, and if anybody, I'm gonna try to stream tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and I got a box of halves sitting over there. If anybody wants to come in and donate, they can. If not, just come by, and I'll probably end up opening a lot of them tonight just for something to do. See you later, Jamie. Hey, Rafe. And I'm going to get off here, too, because I know, like I said, other people are trying to do streams, and I don't want to take away from them. But I just wanted to get on here and kind of show you the coin books and what they're all about. And if you are interested in starting them, I got a conversation going with Coin Intelligence right now about maybe trying to he was thinking about maybe doing the same idea or whatever, and which is fine by me. The more people that coin collect, it's better for if I ever have to sell something. So I have no problem with anybody helping collectors out. Hey, Coin Hunter. But yeah, so that's the coin books. And if anybody's interested, stop on by a stream and email me if you're interested in trying to start a set for grandkids, kids, whatever. They make great gifts. I've given them away to nieces and nephews every Christmas. Most of my nieces and nephews probably hate me because that's what they get, coins. And it's not very fun for kids, but I can't spend money on toys that are just going to get thrown away. So I try to give them something that's going to be worth something someday. Yeah, Rafe, you're in my streams almost every time I have them too, so you're one of the ones. If you donate a couple of dollars, $5, and you want to start a set, I'll gladly start you a set. And once they're filled up, I'll send them to you. But for now, hey, Bill J, happy birthday, Lake House. Yeah, today is Lake House's birthday, if anybody didn't know, and so is tomorrow, and so is the next day. Every day is Lake House's birthday. But for now, I'm going to get out of here, and you guys can go enjoy other people's streams. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys tonight at 9 o'clock. But for now, Dime Digger's gone.